You know, it is just another day, just enjoying some football videos, trying to relax, right? Then you hear these comments, right? And then you check the creation date of these accounts, right? I just opened four comments here. This account is only like few months old. This one is only few years old, right? This one is also only 1 year old. Also only 1 year old. I just opened four accounts here under this short. This is the reality of YouTube, or should we say BotTube. It feels like today 70% of the comments are just bots. Manipulative, provocative bot accounts designed to manipulate algorithm. A lot of these guys who are stars are not really that as popular as we think. They just have bots to keep up the illusion they are popular, right? That's what capitalism is. Fake it till you make it. Use bots until they don't know they're bots anymore, right? I mean, it's just embarrassing. The state of YouTube is so embarrassing. Holy shit. Ah. And what really sucks, there are whole wars in our society over these comments, or over what people read on social media. Platforms like this should have outside counsel to manage it. There are literally wars going on, fights every day in our communities because what these platforms allow. Because these platforms only care about perceived popularity, they don't care about how many wars, fights they cause with these fake comments. When 70% of your comments are just bots, it's so corrupted. It's insane how broken these platforms have become. You know, they either need to punish these guys, they need to implement some sort of ID verification. I don't know. Make it so that you cannot manipulate algorithm with countless of fake promotional accounts. There are literally fights in our communities every day over these platforms, over what people read on this media. Or it should be like it teached in school that 70% of what you read on social media is just fake, are just bots. You know, it's embarrassing. I mean, it's pretty much the only way to make it on algorithm. Any video that you find, any video that appears, is pretty much algorithm manipulator. I mean, look, I just opened all the comments on the random video, and it seems like 80. Look at this. 80 to 90% of all the comments are actual bots. How insane is that? These are all bots. YouTube, more like BotTube, holy shit. And it's embarrassing. And then I know they don't wanna fix it because that would kind of ruin the perceived that their most popular platform or something, shit like that. But sooner or later, It will be just bots, no real people. They have to deal with this problem somehow. So people get some hope back into these platforms. But they rely on the fact that most people are stupid and don't realize that most social media are bots, so they never fix it, right? But people can only be stupid so long. You know? We are grown ups now. People are growing up. Especially people that live with social media. It's bad for everybody. If you could, if you know, how can you be multi-billion-dollar company and you don't know shit how to manage your platform? How can you let anybody manipulate algorithm however they want? You have to limit that. The use of promotional accounts is just insane. Verified tech. This should all be went over again and managed. Like, it's insane. Content creators are quitting. Your watchers are quitting. They don't want to watch infinite ads and just they don't even bother with reading comments anymore. And this is what made YouTube comments, you know, community interaction. And it seems like this part of YouTube is long gone, you know. So what do you guys think? Let me know. And these are supposed to be like cool video for us, you know, for like football and such. It seems like just another way to these guys to make money, and that's the problem with platforms like YouTube who are designed around capitalism environment. You either help to destroy platform yourself or you pretty much have no chance. So long term the whole platform will destroy itself, even though they really used bots a clever way to hide the fact, you know. That's the problem with bots pretty much. They keep up the illusion we are popular, right? But you can only do that so much. In a long term it will just help to destroy the platform even more, you know. Has to start thinking differently. And if you will show that you actually give a fuck about you limit the use of promotional accounts, maybe I implement some sort of form of ID verification, people will you visit your site much more. Actual people who interact, who make comments, who make content, you know, they will buy more premium because you actually shows that you actually care about this platform. Like, at least be a good businessman. If you do things right, you can get a lot out of it in the long term, you know.